Hi there guys, this is Farmer Bob. Welcome to my channel. Awesome guys, we are back on Ravenport conversion, and today's video is going to be a tiny bit different because we're only going to tackle one thing. This is episode 5 at the moment, so is it 5? No, it's 6, sorry man. Awesome man, awesome. If this is your first time guys, please hit the subscribe and the like. Remember to share, it does help my channel grow, and I do appreciate that guys. Awesome man, once you've clicked that subscribe, you'll never look back. Good. Alright, let's have a look at the conversion of the BGA. Now, in the past I've had a look at this. The BGA setup has changed in the sense of the triggers also different. Same story as the what do you call it, the grain elevators and the railroad grain silos, you know. So the triggers has changed. So what we're gonna do, instead of bothering with trying to fix the triggers, we're gonna just use a FS22 BGA and plug that in here. Now first of all, I want to just have a look at our XML for the BGA. This is the original. This is my map XML. And as you can see, I've done all these already. The blue ones is the ones that I've already finished, the gas station and selling station vehicles, and all those were the same process over and over that we've already discussed in episode 4 and 5, and actually the whole map so far. So, but the BGA is a bit different. So I want to tackle the BGA differently, or just make a video separate from the normals, because it's not found in the normal spots, and you might be curious where it is, and you know. So let us have a look at the placeables XML for the map US, the Elm Creek map, and here you can see the BGA for that is split into 3 things: the BGA building itself, and then bunker 1 and bunker 2. So it's not one single thing as an FS19 anymore. So there's 3 things that you need to import. And then it's straightforward. It's under data, placeables, planet ET, and then you can choose the size of BGA you want there. So I will suggest first go into your map like we have here. Just in an open spot, just import each one of them and see which one fits the area good enough, you know, for where you want to put it in. So we're going to go data, placeables, and then planet ET. ET phoned home, and here he is, you know, that type of thing. Let's start. They've got the BGA 1 megawatt, so in the US map. So let's have a look at the 1 megawatt, just for interest's sake, how big it is and how it will fit into this map, just to get an idea. So this basically is just Control B, just to put it down here and see what it looks like. Yeah, you see, this is a totally different setup. That's the one. It almost looks like that one that's on the Alpine map with the 2 little tanks and you know. So yeah, that's not going to work for us. We need something nice and big that's sort of going to fit this space properly, you know. So let's go for the next one. Import planet ET. Let's try the 250. Let's go step up and see. This might be a 250. I'm not too sure what size BGA that is. So Control B, just to place it down here. Yes man, I think that's a fairly nice size BGA for this area. Just put that aside, and let's try the bigger one then. File, import, planet ET. Go for the 500, and then let's go for the big boys. It's not that big a map, Ravenport, you know. Yeah, I think this one might actually suit best here. If I look at it, it's going to actually suit very nice in this area. Okay, it's got 3 tanks. This one has 2, so let's go for the 3 tank one. All right, good. So Control B on that one, Control X just to put it in its place. We always put our stuff in the placeholders folder. And does this one come with triggers? I'm not too sure now. Let me first, before I put it in the placeholders, that's important to have a look. Let me put it back. Where would it go if it's not in the placeholders? That's a trigger markers. Structures, I think areas, probably at the areas. I'll drop it under areas. Could be under structures as well. Railroad bridge, no, that's structures like that. Areas, so let's drop it. Nah, it's not under areas, guys. Areas is like the roads and that type of things, so it can't be there. Maybe a bit higher up. Players farm. Okay, no, it's somewhere. It's just in here, in the Ravenport, under buildings. All right, there you go. That's better. Control V to paste it there. It's nice to have your things organized, you know. So yeah, always better. And now let's just get rid of the old one. BGA biogas plant. So I don't know to chuck the whole thing. So we're going to just select that one and delete that, because otherwise we're going to get rid of the whole infrastructure, which won't be nice. And there's a big hole here. What? I don't know that. What's this guy's doing underneath there? They're digging for gold. That's a first. Let me just Control Z. Yeah, look at that. That's a hidden place. I wonder how many people know about this. I've never known about that. Look there. Oh, I see, man. It's just it's not a hidden place. It's just guys that's busy doing some maintenance work. I was going to say, my word, I've never ever noticed that before. So here we go. BGA structure. Get rid of that. And then we might have to get rid of their little wheelbarrows and broomsticks and stuff. The dirt cleaning area. Because if I put this new BGA there, I don't know how that's going to fit in. There's a trigger on that side. Yeah, this comes with triggers, guys. So definitely the right thing to let me just go here 90, to not put it in the placeholders folder, because this one you want to have loaded in directly into the map, not in the placeholders. Yeah, can you go past here? That should be fine. What is this little thing here? Some little vent pipe or something. We might have to move a light or two, but all possible. All things are possible. And there's a trigger right behind this little sign here, but we can move the sign definitely out of the way. I would like to have a tiny, well, but mind you, you'll be able to pass here with the tractor. Okay, I'm happy with that layout. That looks good. We're going to definitely move this broomsticks and stuff around. And how in the center is it? I can move it a little bit, like maybe so. Yeah, that I think that's perfect, guys. That fits very nice. Good. Right. The lights, we'll move the lights around as well, just to make it work. All right, so we have moved the US BGA. So now we need to take this line from the US placeables. So it's under FS22 data maps, map US placeables, where you find that. So I'm going to just select that line, copy it, go into my placeables, drop it in here, Control V, like so. And then just rearrange my things a bit, like so. And then what we're going to do, we're going to find now that we don't want the BGA 1. We have selected to go with the FS22 data placeables, and then ET, there it is, and the 500 watt. All right, so we want to grab this XML, Control C. Drop it in our maps folder. Maps, I've got a folder called XMLs where I put all my XMLs so that I can modify what the BGA does and what it sells. And so all my sell points are put in there. And then there's nothing else we need to do. It's just grab the XML. Alright, so then the next step is to take your directory to that new BGA. So we're going to copy that, Control C, because that's the same directory where I put all my stuff. As you can see, they're all in the map XML. Sorry guys. Oh yeah, and then we want to delete the BGA 1 megawatt, and then just make sure that we have the 500 kilowatt. Copy that name back in our placeable. I don't know what's going on with my throat now suddenly. Double click there, Control V, there you go. I think it's because I'm busy drinking Coke. I've got some stuff in my throat because of the Coke. Okay, good stuff. Coca-Cola is the right word. Nice. Okay, so we're pointing to that XML, which is good. Now we're going to just tell it where the position is, where it is. So we're going to go select the BGA 500, the main transform, grab the positioning, Control Shift C. You just click on the X and Control Shift and C. It will copy all three for you back into the XML, and then select all the numbers of the position, and then just simply Control and V to paste it. Good stuff. And there it is. Now my things look a bit nasty, so I'm going to cut this line, drop it in there, Control V, because that one's just got more space, like so, like so, like so. Then it looks nicer, you know, more organized. And delete that out. Nice. Alright, and then rotation, we're going to just verify our rotation. What's that on? Yeah, Control Shift and C to copy, same drill there, and then select all of that, Control and V to paste it, and there's our rotation. Okay, now guys, we also have to, because we've taken the XML out of the map, out of the base map, and put it in our map, we have to put store items in. So what I'm doing is just go to my placeables, grab maps from the maps directory to the end of XML, copy, Control C, go here. You can duplicate any line that you want. I've already got a few duplicated here just to have space, and then override that piece there, Control V. So now I'm going to cut that section out here and then just drop it in here, and there you go. It's alive and active. It's alive and well. Good stuff, man. Alright, so the BGA, the BGA 500 kilowatt, and just make sure that we have in our XML the BGA 500 kilowatt. There it is, and the store items. Alright, and then are we back here? Good. Not X, sorry, just gonna go there. Right, so now I just want to quickly, we need to get rid of all these little tools, and that was in the cleaning thing. Maybe I can put it somewhere else. It looks nice. I don't know what the triggers does. Just have a look. Oh, there's some triggers and stuff here, there and there. Oh, we're gonna have to fill up this area, but yeah, let's more delete this little wheelbarrows stuff. Or we can just, I like it, man. Let's put it somewhere where it looks like they're busy working something at least. Let's drop it there. There's a wheelbarrow. Just drop it here. And a shovel green. Control B. Like so. I'm showing a light here. And two brooms. Control B. And another broom, Control B. Right, anything like that. See some deep holes here. Alright, so in order to fix that, let's quickly just do some terrain editing. Going to go to subtract to replace. and then make our brush a bit bigger. Oh, we must first grab the height of this. The replace is on 0, so Control and R should give us the height. There you go. And then just right click and just move it all over here, and it should just level our BGA area nicely. Okay, that's all. And whenever you've worked on your terrain or your heights and on your terrain and everything, do make a point of do yourself a big favor and run a what do you call it, what's that thing called, a terrain ground, the script for the ground. I'll check now. Very difficult for me to do two things at once, you know. Anyways, you run the script here and the scripts map and create a ground collision map. Alright, so very important so that your collisions and everything is sorted again. But do save your map right before you do anything like that risky business, you know. Good. Alright, so that's our BGA installed, guys. That wasn't too difficult. And then obviously now the bunkers, there's two. Oh, but we must first move the lights. Is the lights alright? Actually, the lights looks alright. This big one here, I think it's okay. It's actually going through the pipe there, but maybe we should just move that big one. Can I select it? Yes. Make always sure you've got the transform selected, and let's just drop it down there. And then once you've dropped it, just check that it's on the ground, because sometimes things doesn't get put on the ground, they hang in the air. Okay, good stuff. Alright guys, so that is our BGA sorted, done and dusted. All should be well. We'll test it in the map itself. The next thing to do is the two bunkers. So let us grab the two bunkers, and if you remember now, we saw that in the map US placeables on the in-game map there were the two bunkers. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab that two controls, Planet Easy bunker silo. Yeah, let's grab that two. We're going to have to verify how big they are before we use them. I did put it's 143, 122. I just want to verify that I've got the, I sometimes forget 143, 122. Yeah, I forget to put the XMLs and then your BGA ends up somewhere else on the map. It does happen, guys. Sure, it happened to you before. Great. Okay, let's just put them here, and before we spend too much time fixing them, let's first look at them. So it's under Planet ET bunker silo. So go in there, Planet ET bunker silo. So they haven't got the one. Alright, so let's just import that and see what it looks like. So we're going to go File, Import, Planet ET bunker silo, bunker silo. Hopefully it's big enough to fit this hole. Right, there it is. Let's have a look at it. Control B to place it here. Oh my word, look at that thing. It is totally different. To be honest, I don't like these things where you have to where it doesn't open on the other side, because you can't really drive to compact. Very difficult to compact. Okay, so oh, sorry, I'm just having a sip of Coke. So let us first have a look at the other maps. What do they have? Now I have all the maps placeables here open. That's the US one. This one is the Alpine one. So placeables, Alpine, bunker silo, BGA. So let's go to placeables, Alpine, bunker silo, BGA. Let's just open it here and see what it looks like. Then we don't have to import it. It seems to be a bit longer to do it that way. Oh my word, this is the same drill. Nah, okay. So the other one is then the French one. What is the Frenchies about? Let's have a look at the Frenchies. There it is, bunker silo. Oh, they used the Planet ETs as well. So, oh my gosh, I don't like that, guys. I like to have my own bunker silo, a big one. Let's just have a browse around in the placeables. That's a generic one. I wonder if we can't. Yeah, it's difficult to know. You see, the thing is, you need an XML to run it. If you use another one, you have to go and modify the XML again. And I don't feel like doing that. So I think the best one to go for is that one of the Alpine map. The Alpine one, at least it's a bit longer, you know. Selling station wool, bunker silo, BGA. So we're going to take that too, rather. Bunker silo, BGA. Copy that back to our placeable, and then just overwrite those two. Alright, like that, just like that, guys. Tap, 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 tap. Alright, I don't like to do it this way, but what we can maybe do, yeah, you need the XML to run it. Yeah, you're gonna need the XML, there's no way about that. See if it fits better here. Might fit better, yeah. Right, that looks better, yeah, definitely. Okay, so first things first, bunker silo BGA left. So let us go to our map, and then what we do is we're going to go File, Import, Data Placeables, Alpine map, bunker silo BGA, and there it is. Okay, right, and now we've got it here. Control B. Now I wanted to see bunker silo BGA. Clear areas, leveling areas, test areas, tip occlusion. Yeah, we're not going to get away with that, guys. You can do a custom one, obviously. Make this bigger and delete the let's try and do that. Let's try and do that. Bunker silo BGA. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to delete this nice walls. Right, so what we basically do is just delete those. I wonder, yeah, let's just get rid of these. I'm supposed to delete BGA wall. There you go. Another BGA wall and another BGA wall. Good stuff. And then we take our bunker silo BGA. The problem with this now, guys, is if you modify this thing, you need to export it to your map folder. Control B. So what I'm going to do is put it like that, rotate it 90 degrees, like so. And they're so tiny, these little things. Doesn't make sense to have this tiny little things here. My word. Alright. I'll put it there, maybe. Leave some more space for other things. Bunker silo BGA. And then once again, these you will not put in your placeholders folder. You're going to just drop them in into the Ravenport building section. Control V. There you go. bloop bloop, and then Control D to make another one, like so. I've actually felt tempted to delete that back wall and put them in the middle. Might do that. Let us try that. But when you're going to have to export it, it's not a big slip, guys. Let's do that. Then you also see how to modify that, you know. So we're going to take the duplicated one now, just delete it. Move this to the center like that, roughly between the two lights. Okay, and then what we're going to do now is select this back wall, bunker silo wall back. So let's see what's in there. Nothing. Alright, so we can delete that like so. Problem now is you have a wall on this side that is open. That's what happens when you delete it. So what you can do to solve that now again is to go bunker silo wall right. Yeah, you see the problem is, let me just undo that. Delete the wall back is the index path. If we look at the index path, the bunker silo wall back is 2502, wall right 2503, wall left 2504. So we should be all right with because if you change the setup here, you're going to have a problem with your XML not finding childs and all kinds of stuff. So what we can do then is just think what we can do. So we want to keep 2502 there. So what we can do is, if we delete 2502, what is this one? That's 251, and that one is 250, 2500, 01, 02. So the zeros, yeah, no, we can actually work in this folder, so as long as we not go out of the 01. Okay, that will work. So what we can do is delete that wall, grab one of these, bunker left, Control D, swing it around 90 degrees. I just want to see, it is 0, so we're going to go 0. Move it forward a tiny bit until it closes there. Control D, duplicate it like so, and then just shift it over like that. Bloop, 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 bloop. I think that is alright. Yeah. Alright, and then we have our own little bunker to chuck stuff in. It's a tiny little thing, but at least you can drive through it then. Good. And then just make sure, because we now have 3 lefts, just make sure, so that's 05, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, and then 0. Yeah, that should still be fine. It shouldn't miss any childs. No children missing there, guys. Great. And then we go Control D, duplicate that one. You can actually now make it bigger as well if you want to spend the time stretching it, and also changing all the areas, the tip occlusions and all kinds of stuff that you need to clear, and leveling areas if you want to bother with that. but I'm going to leave it like that. I think that looks fairly nice. Good. Let's make sure that's in the center of the lights as best as I can. Yeah, no, it looks alright. Good. So what we're going to do then, BGA bunker, we've got 2 of them, so that's the first one, and we're going to use that things there, Control Shift and C, into our XMLs, BGA left, Control Shift and C, and then we're going to go Control V here, space them in, and the same on the next one, 090, 0 minus 90, 0, just remember that. Control Shift and C to copy on the XML, and then in here, sorry, up to there, Control V. These are now not looking so nice. Right, and the rotations 0 minus 90, 0. Oh, that's already 0 minus 90, 0. Nice. Okay, guys, and then obviously now because we have changed this R3D, we have to take one of them. I'll select the first one, go File, Export with Files, and then go to our map folder. It's Ravenport Maps, Boetfaas, import it, and then I'm going to select here new folder, bunker silo, like so, bunker silo, and then just drop it in here, bunker silo, something like that. Save it, get the directories, right, and then now what we should do then is change the XML, which is in our XML folder. It's under FR. This is our map directory, and find the bunker silo. Did we bring it over? No, we haven't copied it over yet. Oh gosh. So we're going to have to go into Farming Simulator 22, farming data. Where was that? It was the which one did we use now? It was the Alpine one. So it's under Alpine. So it's map Alpine. It's placeables, map Alpine, bunker silo BGA. There it is. And we need to copy that XML. Control C. Bring it over this way. Control V. There it is. Nice. Then we need to open this BGA, this XML, and change this directory of the R3D to our new saved one, which is obviously now in maps FR imported bunker silo. So that's the directory. So we go maps, copy that, Control C from the maps area, and then we just chuck it in here up to there, Control V, and change all the slashes forward. I just double click on them and they automatically select, and then the name needs to change as well. If you have resaved it, always check your names, because otherwise you get an error that says this R3D could not be found. Quite annoying error. And then what we do is double click there, Control V, bunker silo.i3d. So now in our directory maps FR imported bunker silo i3d. That should be the tree. So maps FR imported bunker silo here. Alright. Save it and close it up, and all is well there. Now we need to change this also to our map directory. Once again, XMLs all together, copy and put it in our map directory. Up to there, Control V. Up to there, Control V. Bunker silo BGA. Right. Oh, and then once again now, obviously our positions. Right. Good. That should be. Why are these the same? Oh, it's just the one, obviously. Okay. So guys, now the other last thing is because we have taken that, we need a new store data. So once again, I'm just going to grab one of the XMLs, copy. So we have to add store data for it too. Take one of my spare ones here, overwrite it, Control V. Like I say, you can duplicate any one because you're going to overwrite the directory tree of it. So cut it out there, drop it here where it's live, and there you go. Bunker Silo BGA maps FR XML Bunker Silo BGA. Great. So save that. That one. Go into our map. Save the map. Just want to collapse this, and let's quickly go and test it and see if it operates. If all is well, yeah. If we have any errors like can't find this child and can't find that child, then it's just got to do with our things there. Did it save? Yes. Because we've modified that i3D. And if you change the i3D, then you're going to have to change the XML as well. Alright guys, here you can see it's loaded the bunker silo, as well as wagon grain vehicles. I don't see the BGA. We'll check now if the BGA is there. It should be there. Can't believe that it's not there. Maybe a bit higher up. Right. Let's have a look at our map. Ooh, that's not good. I don't even see an icon on. You know what? We never zeroed that i3D when we export it. So it's going to fly around somewhere. Icon for BGA. Supermarket. You see here. Oh, that's another thing. This is my silo that's also needs to be put in the right spot. That's all train stuff that still needs to be sorted. That's a train. Yeah. Okay, so the BGA isn't working. Can quickly have a look there. Visit. What? Oh, there's the BGA. So the BGA is there. And normally a good sign is if you see the little icons on it, you know. It's just not showing on the map. I wonder why. Oh, and we need to fix that sign. And there's a little car there. Our bunkers are here. These things aren't operating. Okay, I'll have to have a look. Why not? Right guys, here we are back in the map, and I want to quickly show you. There's nothing here at the moment. No icons. You can't do nothing here. It's not your property. So what you need to do then is just grab the farmland. Buy the farmland. Buy. Go yes. And okay, and there you are. Now everything becomes yours and active, and you can use it. And yeah, just get stuck in. I've got a whole trailer full of manure here. Once again, we actually know that this is working, so it doesn't really matter. But I just want to dump that and then try and see whether we can dump stuff in the bunkers now. So all that is empty, that is good. Right. Mind you, I can just fill the trailer again, fill the vehicle. What we're going to put in there? Bigfoot lime, road, snow, straw, hay, grass, silage. Not silage, we want to make silage, so it is probably grass, yes. Good, so let's just have a look and see if we can this in here now. Hopefully we can. Suppose we could. And what I need to normally do with this is I stop here where I want to start trashing it, and then go to my speedo cruise, set that to like 7Ks, something like that, and then control I. This action cannot be performed here. Wonder why. Well guys, what I didn't realize here and there is what this was, the tip collision from the old map was still active. That's why it didn't want to tip here. And it's a road that's going exactly on that on that clamp, and I didn't realize it. But anyway, I found it in the map, just removed all the tip collision from the whole map, and all was sorted. But anyway, that is how to add the BGA to your map. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for my supporters. Bless you guys. And it's been a great privilege and honor. I hope it helped a little bit. And you guys must have an awesome, great day. Remember to like and subscribe. And I really do appreciate that, guys. It does help my channel grow. And yes, always been good, man. If there's any comments, I'll appreciate. And otherwise, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.